And it really became sort of, an icon for Greensboro community.
It's hard to believe that it's been 2 years since the downtown Greensboro staple Smith Street Diner closed. But now the owners are on a new adventure, opening yet another restaurant in Greensboro with a completely different menu and style. Co-owner Beth Kiesnerin says closing the diner 2 years ago was tough, and she's still not over the decision. She thought when COVID-19 shut down everything, the diner would eventually open back up, but that didn't happen.
And I was like, there's no way we couldn't survive if we opened, because we were small. They were limiting, how many customers. We weren't set up for to-go orders. We just, wasn't in the cards.
She says even now the diner style is too expensive to run, and that's where the idea of Gate City Provisions Eatery and Market was born. They'll offer eclectic sandwiches, soups, salads, and baked goods. Even one of the diner's most popular menu items, gumbo, will be available. But the concept will be much different. It will be counter service and a smaller menu. And while Beth says she's ready for a fresh start, she says it's still been difficult to open a restaurant during these times.
Everything just seemed to take a little bit longer. And then, of course, labor issues. We're not fully staffed. We have a couple of people, and we'll just sort of have to adapt.
They are anticipating to open on June 14th and hope to later have a small market there for people to come in and grab some items like little canned good kind of things like that. So I think it should be a lot of fun. But it was interesting to hear her story about how she still is emotional talking about Smith Street Diner. I had the privilege of going before it closed, and it was so good. But she's ready for a fresh start, and she said she just couldn't go back to it.
I trust anything she does because they did it well, but I loved Smith Street. It crushed me when that closed. There was a short time I actually lived downtown and I was there all the time, but their biscuits were about that big, and I'm
so
not
good.
kidding. So good. I shouldn't keep talking about that because now she's off to something.
I wish I was here before the closure. I
gosh.
would have loved to try it. But, there's been so many businesses and small businesses that closed during the pandemic. So the fact that they're able to bounce back, it might be different than what they were doing before, but still that she's able to have this new business is still a success story, because there was a lot of mom and pop shops been around for decades that will never
And it's
open up
hard
again.
to do that now. It's hard to do it even now.
Because it's hard to find workers. We have all this inflation. It's difficult. So this is definitely a success story.
And that's why they, made this new style where you go in and you order up front and then you go get seated. Like there's not someone that just waits on you the whole time because of the staffing shortages and because of the inflation. That's why they chose the sandwich style shop. So there are a lot of thoughts going behind this process of making this happen.
Got to adapt to the times, and
Sure
it's
do.
interesting to see what people are doing these days.
That's right.